We back, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Malik, what up, man?
What's popping?
LD, what up, man?
What's going down, man? We in here.
D3, what up, man?
What's the word, boy?
Chilling. All right, man. We in the building, man. LD, you was
Yo,
gone last week.
my bad. You want to wipe your head? You sweating? You want to take the paper towels over there?
Let me do
That was last week.
No, we good. We just do it like that around here. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
making sure.
Yep. We need all that. That's the energy right now, man. But no, this the Unplugged episode. What is this? Episode 4?
3.
It's 4.
Oh, 4?
It's 4.
Oh,
Shot
yeah.
shot
Yeah,
3.
this one.
Yep. This is episode 4. Episode 4, man. This is I ain't going. This is more based on the topics. We're gonna get straight to it, man. We ain't here to play around, man. So Tua, man. Tua got a stirred concussion, and when he came into the league since 2019.
Well,
Is that when he got drafted, or was it 20? Well, like when did he get
I
drafted?
thought 3 years ago.
He got
I think he's been in a year, 5 years now, right?
around 5
He
years.
was 2020 draft.
2020. Okay, 2020
4
draft.
years, yep.
Pick 5.
Yep. So he's had his third concussion. It looked bad. We already know one of the concussions that he already had. He was out for the rest of the season. This one just happened. It didn't look bad. He definitely didn't come back to the game. I doubt he's gonna be back in any games anytime soon. What's your thoughts on that situation, man? Should Tua retire? Should he consider retirement?
Yes. Yes, that brain is just. It's just, unfortunately, man, it's just the truth, though. That brain is just not going to be able to withstand a lot. If he wasn't always seasoned up, like his body always tensing, going into that, like
That's
rigor
what it
mortis
is
state,
with me.
Yeah. If he wasn't always
rigor
doing
mortis.
that, I mean, that's how he be looking. It'd be. So I ain't talking about him, but that's how I be looking.
For real. That's what I be
So
seeing.
if he wasn't doing that all the time, I'd be like, concussions, whatever, every week. He's just trying to, get back right or whatever. But he keep every time, and the hits to me don't even always be that severe.
Yeah, you're right.
It'd be like just a little tap to the head, and he's out of there. So if you doing that off a little hit, time to hang it up, man. Right. You can't love the game that much that you're gonna hurt yourself, man. For real.
Yep. Go ahead, D3.
Oh man, I feel like if he don't retire, man, he gonna get forced to retire because that's gonna be that's a possible lawsuit on the NFL for knowing that he on his third concussion, which is crazy. 3 concussions in 4 or 5 years.
Crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, major concussion.
And think about it though, he gifted, and I think I think that because he's young, he's chasing that light still.
Wants to be like validated.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say validated. That's a good word though. I wouldn't say validated. I feel like, what, like I don't know how the NFL is, but I know in the NBA once you hit like 6-7 years, you get that retirement plan.
I got you. Yo.
Oh,
So I don't know if that's playing a part in it, where he like, I gotta try to stay here as long as I can, because if he retire now, he gonna be he a millionaire. Depending on what he do with his money, he can make a lot of money. But a lot of people usually blow their money. Yeah. So I don't know if that's playing a part into why he don't want to retire. But either he gonna have permanent brain damage some type of way, or if he continues, or he gonna end up passing away from getting hit. So hope that don't happen, but like I said, man, or the NFL gonna force him to retire. It is what it is, but 3 concussions in 4-5 years, that's tough.
So it looks like with the pension stuff, it's only 3 years in NFL, so he at least got that.
He's okay. Well, that's good because a lot of insurance stuff too, like Nate Robinson and stuff, he's going through that kidney stuff, which is sad, man. I hope that he able to get that stuff done. I haven't heard much about that story, but a lot of NBA players, who was that? I think that was they said for him to pick up for him to get signed that he can get the
Tony Snell,
their insurance. Tony Snell,
yo.
Yeah, Tony Snell. So I don't know if that plays a part. Like I said, he's young, and like I said, this is his career right now. So being cut so short, you got to think of a plan B, and I don't know if that's probably his plan B, where he's trying to figure out like I don't want to retire, but I still need this income.
Mm-hmm. And he got all of Hawaii on his back. He be repping Hawaii hard. And
that's where he from?
Yeah. And his older brother was nice too, but yeah, it's just like that. Not only loving the game, like LD said, like, do you love the game that much? Is it worth that much? Antonio Pierce old NFL player. He a Raiders coach now. He was saying, man, he got to retire.
Oh, you already said that?
Yeah, it was like, it's not worth it.
I mean, honestly, it's not. And it's like what you said. Like, look at that. He had that many concussions in that many years, right? We look at people, and I know, like, there's a lot of quarterbacks who play, like Aaron Rodgers, a lot of these guys, they got injuries late in their career. We don't hear about them. I think Aaron Rodgers might have, like one concussion in his whole career or something like that. You don't hear about them being that many, even for players who get hit more. I'm sure we could find quarterbacks who got hit way more than Tua did, and they probably have way less concussions. So it's either, like you said, how he's tensing up, or maybe his technique is just bad, because I was confused when I saw Mr. Half Past Dead be the one to give him the concussion. I'm like, how is this even? I was like,
What's his name, Hamlin?
Yeah, Hamlin. Yeah, that guy.
He wild, man.
I was just confused.
That man wild.
That's crazy. That's a wicked.
That's crazy though. That is
Bro,
crazy
think
though.
about
That
that,
he
bro.
the one who gave
He's
the
the one
concussion
that gave him
though.
the concussion. That's why I was just like, what? Like, I don't know, man. I ain't say there's some Ghost Rider situation where he got powers or something now,
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
The way he even, all bullshit aside, the way he jumps at people, it's like, I don't know, his technique is bad, or maybe he's tensing up. And they say, I mean, shit, I played football 1 year. I got hit by my good guy, Jody Washington, in practice, 8th grade. Never went back to it again. And I knew why, because I knew when
That's
I got
a crazy story, though.
Oh my God! No, it was really the real story was wild. We'll talk about that one day.
I love Jody, but for Jody to make you,
It was you know what it was.
Wow.
You know what? I wasn't a running back. It was like I'm running to catch the ball, and I don't know. I don't play football. I'm in
Blind
8th
side.
grade. I don't. Is that what y'all call it when you running to catch
you
the
get
ball?
hit and you ain't looking.
And
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, that was a bust. Then it was a semi truck, nigga. Because I didn't know. Bro, I was mad at everybody around. Niggas said, get off me. Can't even breathe, but you telling people to get. That's how hard he hit me, and he hit me right in the spot. But that's how. But wasn't he a little hard hitter in high school?
Jody can hit. Nah, I ain't
Okay.
telling you that.
He played a lot.
Jody can
Yeah,
hit.
it was completely off guard. It wasn't like we was just faced up. Hell no. But
Yeah, blindside.
it was. But hey, shout out to him. That was a good hit. But I say that to say, even when I got hit, then the way I fucking got hit, I remember Coach RIP to Coach Jody. He said you can't when you hit, you gotta be free. Like you can't be doing that. You're gonna make it worse. And I'm like, I didn't understand that. And seeing that you said that about him, it makes sense because I knew then I'm not playing football, bro. I'm good. I'm straight. At least at that time.
What's his contract though? Didn't he already have a contract extension?
I can look that up.
Yeah, cause I think he already got some guaranteed money, man.
I just saw that. They said if he retires, I guess if he's forced to medically retire, I guess he gets like 123 mil or something like
you
that.
can't.
I saw that.
Bye,
because
bye.
I
I'm
think
going.
he already signed for like
It was
200.
something like that.
He already signed for like 200.
can verify
for the
that, though.
extension.
Yeah, 4-year, 212.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
A couple months ago.
if you
yeah.
go ahead and take that little,
Yeah, I know. I know in football, once you get cut, it's hard. You don't get no money.
Yeah,
So I know it ain't like how basketball and
is.
baseball is, where you can get cut from the team or waiver off the team, and you still get your guarantee, which is usually
Well,
just
you
millions.
can because Russ is still getting paid millions from Denver. So Denver is still paying Russ.
Oh, yeah, they
If
just
they
took
do a
that
buyout.
loss.
They took the buyout.
So if
yeah,
they cut you, if they just like we rather
you rarely see that in the NFL though.
It's rare.
That's how you know Peyton did
Yeah.
not like him at all. He said no.
It was time to go. It was time to go for him.
Yeah, that whole situation is kind of crazy, man. But like I said, man, I hope the best for Tua, man. You're a good player,
Nah,
but
for real.
you ain't got nothing to prove, bro. Like I don't know if you like you said, I don't know if you're trying to be the greatest still, but I mean the public eye is over with.
Yeah, I'm about to say
It's
even
over with.
just getting $100 million. I'm thinking like in my head, I'm like, I'm gone.
You're going with that.
Fact.
I'm gone.
That shit is the craziest shit, man.
Cause you looking at, you might not even be able to,
to enjoy this.
Hope you don't, but you looking at possibly brain damage, death. You got a lot of things in front of you that's $100 million can bypass
Bypass it.
They got family and
Bye-bye, I'm
everything.
gone.
Family,
Look
all
at
that.
Herschel Walker speak. That should just be.
Yo, he don't need to be saying
Man.
nothing, bro. When he was running, I
Running
thought it
for
was
pop-
something
for a
else.
Senate or
I
something?
thought it was something else, bro.
I'm like,
Something.
what is wrong with him?
That is wild, man.
Speaking of on the same subject, did y'all see that Teddy Bridgewater little documentary?
Nah,
I
about
haven't
what?
watched that.
Nah, about what?
He got his money and said he's done. He like
Oh, yeah.
he was like he a head coach at his old high school team.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
Teddy Two
Yeah,
Gloves.
I just
man.
seen that like
He
a couple days ago.
2011.
I said,
yeah,
what?
Teddy Two Gloves. Teddy Two Gloves.
Yeah. He said, no, it ain't worth it. He said he was getting injured too much. He like it wasn't worth it. So he made his money. Now he's the head coach of his high school team.
In Miami too.
And not the
huh?
pocket.
Yep.
And not the pocket watch. Tua done made more money in his career than Bridgewater. So it's like, bro, you really don't have no reason to do something. That's
For
what I
sure.
think. Yeah, but another note, man. Switching on some basketball real quick, man. Basketball real quick. Now, when it comes to we always be talking. We always all of us be having these conversations. Who's the top 5 shooting guards? Top 5 small forwards? All these top 5s. When it comes to power forward, the power forward position, we talking about skill. And I want everybody just to name their 5 first, and then we can debate after that, right? So, if
Just
y'all
all skill?
based off skill to you, top 5 based off skill. So, I'm you want to start D3?
No, I was about to say, can we do skill and just better power forward?
Okay.
Power forward. I like just power forward because skill, you can throw people that's in there that's not even top 5.
Well, I will say this to say your point. I will say like you have to be like a top guy with skill. Like I'm not gonna say like for instance, who's the guy that used to play for the Knicks? Anthony Mason, the powerful. He's a skill guard. I wouldn't put him in there just because off of that because his stats don't put him up there with the caliber of dudes. You have to be a skilled but a top caliber talent.
Because I know they're gonna have questions.
Yeah, no, that's why we do it.
Skill, like it's a lot of skilled non-winners.
No, it's not about winning. It's about just the power forward,
skill,
the power forward, the individual,
talented,
the talented,
the top 5 most skilled, talented players or power forwards.
Skilled.
Yeah.
Well, can we say the 3 by default? We know Timmy and KG and Dirk gonna be in there for everybody.
Those are the top 3 for me off back, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit and like who I got. All right, so I'm gonna say mine real quick and then maybe we can go back off it. And you already know I kind of already said mine initially, but a while back and then we talked about the best but this is a skill one. So for me, I mean, if we talking about skill in the order, I got Dirk being number 1. He's the number 1 skill power forward of all time. I got Timmy being number 2, he's fundamental, but that's not. One could argue the skill on that. I don't know. Neither here nor there. 3, I got Anthony Davis because y'all don't understand how. No, I'm just being real. Y'all don't understand how.
Is he a center though, or he's a power forward?
A power forward. Power forward. He's a power forward. He's top 3. He's so skilled on the offensive defensive end. Y'all don't understand. Y'all look at the injuries, but that's another joint.
Yeah.
Chris Webber, number 4. People are asleep on how skilled Chris Webber was, and I don't like it, and I don't appreciate it at all. Like, Chris Webber's a dog on that court. Yeah. When it comes to look at all this stuff, he was a point forward. He was, like, honestly, like the first point power forward bringing that joint up. He did it better than KG, if you want to be real. I'm just saying, he had a little bit more skill. And for the 5th, man, I got to put my boy Ticket, man. I gotta put Ticket, man.
He gotta be in there. I knew he wasn't gonna leave him out.
I gotta put Ticket in there, but I think that Chris Webber had more pure skill as a player, as a power forward, he could do more. Kevin Garnett was just way better at what he did versus Chris Webber, what could do a variety of things, But that's my top 5 right there.
Was KG just not asked to do some of the same stuff?
Yeah, you can say that about Shaq too. Okay. I saw Shaq bring the ball up, and I'm like, what? But that's my top 5. That's my top 5 skill power forwards of all time, man.
Shoot, you want to
go? I can go. Okay. All right, people. Remember, this is skilled.
Yeah.
I am not putting, and you old heads, you're going to be mad at me about this. If we're talking skill, I like Timmy, but I don't think he's going to be in my top 5 when we come to skill. He had fundamentals. He won that athletic, so just throwing that out there.
Fundamental might be a skill, but go ahead, my bad.
No, I'm listening. No, I'm
that's what I said. Well, if you say that, then I'll throw another one out there just off default, because that's what I was.
Go ahead.
That's why I'm just saying, because I thought fundamentals was like, is it a skill?
I mean, it's
okay. Then if it's a skill, then we're leaving it at that. He's in there. Then that's what I'm saying. But that's just me.
All right. Let me break it down. When I think skill, I'm thinking more of like athletic ability with fundamental. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the combination.
It's like a combination.
Yeah, if that makes sense. I
got you. Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking of like the Giannis's, the Chris Webbers, the Charles Barkley's.
Okay, that's 3. Okay.
And this ain't my order.
I know, not order, but these are the guys.
The guys that get the rebound and go.
Name 2 more, because that's a good list. Mm-hmm. I was actually about to say Barkley if you wasn't going to say Duncan. Honestly.
I like Malone half court skill. I used to watch a lot of Jordan games just to be like, I'm done with the 90s.
Yeah.
And I did see a lot of skill in Karl Malone. I can't say that like his shimmy, like posting up, he hit you with the shimmy, pump fake fade away, like that's skill.
Yeah, facts.
You know, like that ain't a lot of bigs can't do that. You know, so like I said, it's that's tough. If I can name a number 5, like that was 4 with no order. Number 5 skill. You can. You can throw AD in there.
Hey, it's hard not to put him in there.
You gotta put him in there. I don't like, but yeah, go ahead.
You
man.
can throw AD in there, and I like Dirk as my number 1 power forward all time.
Number 1 skill for
I
me.
wouldn't say he's unorthodox skilled. When he's shooting off the opposite foot, nobody did that.
That was a trademark
That's
move that he made. That's a skill.
That's a skill with like an orthodox game. Like, you know, like he can shoot off both foot and it looks the same.
That's why he's number 1 for skill for me. Who
You know?
got? Who you got, LD?
I just want to say, I think for me personally, without the fundamentals, your athleticism means nothing.
Honestly,
personally.
I personally agree.
So if you don't have fundamentals, you definitely it's over for you on my list for sure. But I don't really have an order. I would say either. Well, I kind of do. I would put, if we just talking skill, I would put AD first. I would probably go Timmy second, Dirk third, KG fourth, and Rasheed Wallace fifth.
Ooh, we put Sheed in there.
I thought about Sheed too.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a very good pick because people don't understand how good Rasheed Wallace was at North Carolina, let alone how good he was with the
In
Blazers.
the NBA, forget
the Blazers.
The Blazers, the
Blazers.
NBA.
Well, no, I mean,
period. But
Yeah, like
for sure.
but those
NBA.
years, but those were his prime years.
Yeah,
so
Blazers
those,
and
Blazers and
the
Detroit,
championship
prime
runners.
his years. Like, and even how his skill set was, him playing today. Oh man, he'll be he'll be used way more. Just same like what was Rashad Lewis, like them type of dudes. That's a skill
And
dude.
Rashad Lewis, speaking of him, he like a 4-3, 3-4.
Yeah, I put him more as a small forward.
Yeah.
You can.
But he did play power forward.
He interchanged, but he definitely was a small forward.
I think
Primarily
LO one of them dudes too. Lamar Odom one of them
Lamar
dudes.
Odom would have been a Hall of
got the
Famer.
first point forward.
I just didn't know if he was a small forward or a point.
He was
Exactly,
the first
yeah.
point forward.
But he is.
Lamar Odom would have been. I feel like with his skill set, if he came in as how he played, he could potentially be like a
Lamar
rookie,
Odom, yeah.
like a Hall of Famer. If he came in today, right now, his game set. If Draymond Green could do all that without having no offensive game, and he let's be honest, he typically was doing. I mean, Lamar wasn't no Draymond on defense, of course, but on offense, Lamar was a way better playmaker.
Oh, by
than
far.
me.
Did y'all see? I don't know if y'all remember the lockout when they had the Drew leagues.
I remember that.
And LO was he was doing the dance and then
he hit the shimmy.
he hit the sham god on dude.
So clean though.
Like you think that's a point guard? Like this
boy,
this dude
6'10".
6'10".
Like man,
6'10".
Like, what?
LO's different for sure.
LO was for
Went
sure.
to Rhode Island, number 1 pick out of Rhode Island. No, he got a bag to go there.
No, you
For
have a
sure.
lot.
So did you say AD?
Yeah, 80
Yeah,
first.
I'd say like KG, Dirk. It's hard to say an order, but KG, Dirk, Duncan have to be in there. AD, Zach Randolph was a 4, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Zach Randolph.
It's some tough power forwards list,
Yeah.
man. It's
Yeah,
some tough power forwards.
Zebo was definitely skilled though. That's
he
a
was
fact.
like a new age Barkley a little
low key,
bit.
who we missing?
Ooh,
Al Jefferson.
nah.
He had
center,
a run.
What?
He was center.
He was
I ain't gonna
center.
lie.
He like that, but I can't replace him with none of these dudes.
No, his skill is like we talk about skill.
Skill, yeah.
His skill was
but his
ridiculous.
numbers though. I mean, he had a couple a couple great bad years with us. Bad years, but he was killing. That
Big
nigga was
Al,
killing.
Big Al's nice though. I like Big Al. I respect him a lot too because he came straight out of high school.
His
so.
his game was very skilled, like bully ball with like a lot of touch over the basket.
But his skill was his footwork. Like the footwork, you got.
That's what I'm
the
talking about.
fundamentals.
Like
If
I
you
don't know if
got
y'all
that,
watch Al,
it's over.
but his footwork was crazy. His footwork was crazy for him to be that big too.
Facts.
Heavy
And
say
the, and the
dog.
reason I say that is because think about that. We all know Giannis is a top 5 power forward, but we didn't put him in this list. Nobody
Right.
put
I
Giannis
did.
in their list.
Yeah.
You put Giannis in your list?
Yep.
Oh, well,
He was
one
my
person,
number
Yeah.
one skill, if anything.
one person put Giannis in their list. a skill. Nobody else really even thought
Which
about
is crazy,
Giannis because
'cause Giannis is
he don't really got no skill.
He has no skill.
It doesn't really have skill.
He's you know what
I
it is?
respect the domination.
See, I was trying to be
but it ain't
cordial
no-
today. Don't make me doing that.
D3, the only reason that you like Giannis being number one at skill is because you're looking at his athleticism.
That's what you're looking at.
He's dominant in that regard, but he's not
You
skilled.
ain't never seen that man do a
He can't
drop
do
step.
he has no
Oh, you
fundamentals.
ain't never seen that man coach
Why you
catch the
think-
ball,
what-
reverse pivot.
Was that you, Wayne, who said Shaq was skilled? No, okay. I thought that was somebody.
You did just say that.
Did I? Yeah.
Shaq was very
Shaq
skilled.
has some skill.
Yeah.
Shaq skilled, but Giannis not.
Shaq has
No,
post moves.
Giannis can't do
Shaq
nothing.
has post moves.
Shaq
Like
could do.
Shaq has an elite post game.
Just being honest, he can't do nothing.
He don't have an elite post game.
Now we gotta turn up.
We know.
Shaq don't have an
A
elite post
ground
game.
and pound is not skilled.
That's not all ground and pound.
A ground and pound is not skilled.
But you got
I
Giannis
was-
number one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all Giannis
But Giannis
does.
is a lot.
Make it make
okay,
sense.
hold on. But Giannis is a lot off the dribble. Shaq was.
But what is he
I'm posting
doing off
him
the
up,
dribble?
Spin or
You gotta
ground
watch
and
more
pound.
Shaq. You gotta watch more Shaq,
Oh
bro.
no.
What is
I
he
watched a
doing?
lot of
Maybe
Shaq.
Heat
Dribble.
Shaq. Maybe
Oh,
the Heat-
Orlando Shaq was a more skill. I think
So was
LA
Laker
Shaq
Shaq.
was more post in the paint, ground
That's
and
always
pound.
what you need for your team.
LA Shaq was
that
just
doesn't
fatter.
mean he didn't have the skill.
So he had to just do. He had to do what he had to do. He still
Very
had
true.
to do.
That's very true.
Yeah,
That's
he
all. He
still
got
had
I
to
to
do.
just think that LA. I'm not thinking Shaq. I'm thinking LA Shaq. Orlando Shaq. He was getting a rebound and going coast to coast.
That's a skill.
Yeah, which is big. Like I said, everybody I named was doing that. All the people I said was skilled power forwards.
But no,
they
Shaq
was
got.
getting rebounds.
But Shaq actually has like a
fadeaway.
He has fundamentals. He had a fade. Shaq had a nice.
Crazy.
Shaq had a nice corner fade, bro. He literally. It was
His
ugly.
fade was nasty.
He used to turn all the time and hit that
Oh,
ugly smack. You gotta, bro. He don't understand.
Oh.
I will show you the tape.
Shaq skills.
I will
crazy.
show you. I will show you the tape, bro. Go to watch him when he played the Clippers when he dropped 45.
Shaq
Just
and
watch
Giannis
him.
are the same players.
No.
Besides, Giannis is a lot faster.
Giannis has
probably
No.
a lot more agility than Shaq.
Giannis has
Yeah.
the same.
He's
Giannis
just more
plays
athletic.
with the same type of dominance.
Shaq was
plays
athletic.
with.
That's why I didn't want
He
to say
plays
athletic.
with that when he
No, Giannis
dunks.
is
When he
more
dunks,
athletic.
he plays with that same type of. He has
Aggression,
that.
yeah.
But that's it.
That's it.
He's not Shaq.
He's not Shaq.
He's not Shaq at all.
Giannis is off the dribble
He don't
now.
got
It's
Shaq
still
hard.
off the dribble.
Giannis is nice, but
And
he's not.
he's
Shaq.
developing that mid range and 3-point
I
more
agree
and more
with.
now.
I agree with everything you're saying, but he's
Shaq
not better.
has
He's not
better handle than Giannis.
Oh no, no.
I agree. I agree.
That's tough. That's a
I
tough.
Better
agree.
handle.
I seen
Shaq has
I seen
better
I seen I seen Shaq playing Michael Jordan 1-on-1 in the All-Star game, and I ain't
I
never
need
seen
comments.
and
I
never,
need comments.
and I ain't never
He
seen
does.
Giannis do the moves that Shaq did on Jordan ever.
Shaq had a lot of skill, it just wasn't needed. When you know what you, that's the difference. Giannis doesn't have the skill that Shaq had.
At all.
That's what he's trying to get right now because it's making it easier for teams to stop him when they can just all close the paint.
You know how they stopped Shaq? They had to foul him.
Yeah, you
they
couldn't
literally
stop- you
had
couldn't
to
stop
foul
Shaq.
him.
Ain't that the same thing Giannis going through? Triple teams?
No, they're backing up and letting Giannis shoot.
I'm talking when he get in the paint. You got to triple team him.
They're not even letting him get
they're
to
not
the paint.
getting. Yeah, they're not letting him get to
That's
the paint.
the
They're
difference.
collapsing the paint and making
They're
him
just
shoot that.
stopping him and
He's
then-
shooting that ugly mid range that he doesn't have
It got
confidence in.
developed now.
It's a little bit better.
It's
getting- like I said, it's getting there.
It's gotten better.
It's getting
I
there.
think if he would have been healthy, I think Dame and them would have went further. But that's another conversation. So,
but the two
how we
teams
feel
are
about
different.
that? Yeah. All right. Is that we good on this?
I need comments. I need y'all comments about the Shaq and Giannis. Please, because I can't. Malik, what? Say what? What you got? I need some. These two said that
What you got? Malik, go
I mean, I
ahead.
don't want to hang on it, but as far as handle, Giannis probably got better handle
by
than,
far.
than Shaq.
By far.
But
Who has
everything
more
else,
skill?
I'd probably have to agree with them.
Listen,
Okay,
you're
so
not
Giannis
gonna
is a
watch.
coast to
you're not
coast
gonna-
gear.
He's a coast to coast, but he's not putting no moves on nobody.
He's just fast
I
and
mean-
long, bro.
dribble and go on. That's not him.
You know how fast it takes him
I
to dribble the
said
ball off the
handle.
court?
I mean, as a,
Handles is different.
handle.
Ain't no
Shaq,
really
In-N-Out
power-
Burger. I didn't see Shaq.
oh, man,
I
Giannis
swear to
ain't
God,
got me-
I swear to God, I seen Shaq do hit niggas. with
Yeah,
the
but we
head.
talking on a consistent basis. Like this part of his game. That is
Bro,
not part of his
neither
game.
one of
It's
them
not
games.
none of that game, but Shaq can do it better if
I
it
need
comes down
comments,
to
man.
it.
I need y'all comments, man. Go ahead.
I mean,
All
it's
right,
not
man.
Giannis' fault though. He's like I don't fault
I think
Giannis.
J.O.
He's a
here.
foreigner. He's from
man.
Greece. So over there, he was just doing what he had to do to make it here. Like I believe the talent Giannis had when he first got here, like the skill he had, because that's how I even found him. Because J. Kidd started playing him at the one really.
That was crazy. You right.
And that's
For the
what
Bucks.
made me start paying
Yup.
attention to it. Cause I'm like, who's this
When he was
6'10"
coaching
kid
them.
he got playing at the one? But when you using him and stuff like that on the game, it's all just like, even back then, like he couldn't shoot.
Couldn't
You know
do
what I'm saying?
nothing.
He couldn't do nothing. It's all developing now, but like the skill that Shaq came into the league with and still had when he left, Giannis still got a little ways to go before he get there, and I love Giannis.
Because Shaq's athleticism left.
Yeah.
Them championships he got that championship he got in Heat, he was still, that was all skill left. That was no athleticism at all. That was pure skill. That's why it only lasted for that long.
What about Celtics and Cavaliers?
Oh, that nigga should have been done.
Suns.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That
Suns, he was
Celtics,
done.
that Celtics shit was treacherous.
As soon as he left the Heat, it was over.
As soon as he left the Heat, that Suns Cavaliers shit, that was him like literally just ring chasing. He was trying to go with Steve Nash. Then he's like, fuck it, let me go with LeBron. The Suns was, you want to be in 100? The Suns Shaq was actually pretty good. He just got hurt.
Good.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
He got hurt, and then he was out for the rest of the playoffs, and they ended up losing to the Spurs.
Yeah.
I low-key think he would have.
They would have won, actually, if he didn't
Yeah,
get
I'll
hurt.
be honest. They probably would have won if they, like, and
that was really the only piece they was missing.
Look that up, y'all. I swear to God, that shit was closer than what
He
y'all
was the only
think.
piece they was missing because Amari Stoudemire and Nash just couldn't do it. They couldn't beat. They
So
couldn't
he
get
left
over
the
the
Heat
top.
and went straight to
He went to the
Suns.
Suns, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Amari's like the I was.
Oh, skill, Maury.
That's
Oh my
athleticism. That's
God.
athleticism. I love Amari.
No, Amari has
I love
skill.
Amari.
Amari has skill.
Look, I'll tell you this.
Maury.
D3, the only time Maury had skill is when he went to New York for those 2 years and he was looking like a skilled guy. We was like, what the fuck? It was like when Blake Griffin developed when he went to Detroit. We was like, this nigga
he
got
was balling in
skill?
Detroit.
This nigga
Yeah,
got
no.
skill. It was like late developed skill. I'll say that.
Amari was nice.
We missing one more.
Who?
Chris Bosh.
No, I was gonna say Bosh, but
Chris
the
Bosh.
thing is,
skill. That's all he bases his game off of
These
skill.
people are all
It was
nice, but I don't
nothing.
know if you put
Chris-
them in your top five. That's
They're
what
not
I'm
better than the top five that we all named.
They're all nice.
They're
for
all
sure.
nice though. They all are skilled.
I don't think they're because you could put Barkley like you had Barkley.
Yeah, I had Barkley.
I could have put Barkley in mine for sure, but when I thought about it, just the intangibles, and then for me, what's going to be the deciding factor is height. So because Rasheed Wallace was taller than Barkley, I
16.
went with Rasheed
Yep.
Wallace.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because he can shoot better. He gonna make some free throws and he can bang.
I was thinking pure skills. Chris Bosh, pure skills.
Yeah.
Not,
Man, let's,
not the most athletic and not the most physical. Pure skills. Step
thought
back.
about all of
Step
them.
back. Left hand. Pump fake. Jab. Use
Because
jump.
you still got
No.
Kevin McHale. Footwork
Yeah,
genius.
I didn't. I
Skill.
can't. Yeah, I never seen him
I'm just
play.
saying that we talking skill. That's footwork genius. Left hook, right hook. He doing
Hey,
it
J.O.,
either
you
way
can come in,
and helping lead the Celtics to championship. So it's
Hey,
a
J.O.
lot of
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
of
lot.
skill
It's
out there.
definitely a lot.
But we only had 5, so I had to pick the 5.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right, now let's switch to this next topic real quick, man. Brett Favre, man, get crucified, man. Shadur Sanders, man, and this Braden Fowler Nicholas. How you say this guy's name?
That the kid from Colorado State?
Yeah, the quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him. Yeah. So he's the quarterback for Colorado State. As you
Yeah.
know, they just got destroyed. Was it 28-9? Was it 28-9?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah, blew out.
Was that score? I want to make sure I'm right on that.
28-9, 28-10.
Yeah, one of the scores. So they got killed like that. Before the game, the Colorado State quarterback was on doing interviews, basically talking trash about, Colorado, Shadur and all them, talking about they do it for followers. Some of the lines, the cliche
Instagram.
stuff they always saying about them. So after the game, I'm sure that was his big brother while he was walking with the camera. Because I'm like, how'd he get that? That's like exclusive. It's like
They getting them angles.
Yeah, they're getting the angles. I'm like, bro, somebody right there. He knew that camera's right there. But anyway, they was seen having a little exchange of words. He tried to shake his hand. The Colorado State tried to shake his hand. Shadur said, no. You know what you said, whatever he said. Talk the shit now, whatever he said. He said what he said to him. Everybody's blown out of proportion. But what they're not showing is he shook everybody's hand but his.
Yeah.
He shook everybody, man, but his. But what's y'all thoughts on that whole situation?
I love it.
Yeah, facts. I do it
I
too.
just shook his hand though, just to smile at him. That's how we did. That's how we did Como. Let's just reminiscing about it.
Shots fired.
Yeah, we beat them like 40 to nothing, and they was talking stuff, following us around at the college fair and everything. They thought it was finna be sweet. Got beat 40-0. I walked through that. Come on, give me 5. Hey, give me 5, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I love you. What you talking about? Don't be mad. Nah, give me 5. Yeah, good game. Hey, good game. No, don't be salty. Give me a good game, big dog. Yeah. They was walking through there hurt, crying. Yeah. Yeah, no, shake my hand though. Yeah, that's what I want,
That's
big
the
dog.
feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree. How you feel about that, D3?
I mean, I ain't mad at him, man. He stood on business, He You wanna talk crazy about me on the internet and saying we doing it for the followers and all that, but I mean I see it both ways. Me personally, I'm a sportsman guy.
I would have shook his hand.
I still shake your hand.
I feel like we all would have shook his hand and like just
yeah. It would have came with some smiles.
Yeah, them likes wasn't it, huh?
Hey, we would have hit him with LeBron. That's one of the funniest talks in NBA history when LeBron and them finally beat the Celtics, and he was like. Yeah, when KG was behind him, and the nigga was like, yeah. He said, yeah.
Make sure you feel it. Yeah, feel it.
They gonna feel every bit. Nah, I ain't gonna like. He gave him a little room to complain about, but nah, like I said, I would have shook his hand. But like LD said, you gonna feel this shake hand. You gonna feel. I'm gonna make sure you know that. Hey, you ain't gonna talk about me next time.
Nope, don't talk about me. And I'm gonna tell you, I did it for likes. Remember that I did this for likes.
So babies. And I used to hate shaking niggas' hands, but I always did it. Shit, you kind of got to. But in that situation, this day and age, the sportsman like shit we grew up on is kind of becoming dead because of social media. Like I seen this video a while ago. Of these, maybe y'all seen it because y'all be on the internet like me. It was some kids, an AAU tournament, and they like one kid. He sauced the little dude up. He had some whips, put him on his ass.
Yeah,
and. They called a timeout, and like they went to like the corner of the court, and they like got on, they like started like doing that, like they all, no nigga, they were like doing a head celebration. I'm like, bro, I swear to God,
you got to put that up. You got to put that clip up, man.
Y'all haven't seen?
I ain't seen that.
When I show y'all niggas these shit, y'all gonna be crying because I was like, bro, it was one of them things where I laughed, and I'm like, bro, this shit not funny, but this shit is hilarious though. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like social media kind of ruined the sportsman like. The way we think about it, but me personally, I still would have shook his hand, like you said. Yeah.
Remember how we did the Como Boys?
Oh, that was different. That was legendary. We got to talk about that. Hey, yo, so everybody know it was sections too. Yeah. And they try to play a little mind game.
Yeah, they thought so.
So look, this is the funniest shit. So everybody know in basketball, everybody know in sports. Bro, don't ever go, if you away, don't ever go to the home niggas court and try to nigga
in our circle.
In the circle, nigga.
Oh,
in our logo,
that's
nigga.
Disrespectful.
Oh yeah, so a person did it. I'll never forget. The person did it. He said the person's name. He said, "Nope, don't you do it. Don't you do it."
Nigga looked back at
me. He looked back.
Sweet.
That nigga went over there, did it. This nigga pushed. We all went over there, bro. Even shout out to my boy Nate Cato. Even Nate Cato. Everybody know Nate. Everybody was
shooting Cato.
Everybody got to get up out of here, brother.
Like,
get up out of here, brother. The ref was like, "Come on, before the game."
Before the game,
yo,
tell me why that almost backfired on us.
It did.
Because they came out, shout out, I remember I used to hoop with him a little bit.
Terrence.
It was Terrence and it was the Joe dude. He hit like 3 threes right away.
Yeah.
It was no, it wasn't Conley. It was the little light. He used to be with your boy. He
light skinned Joe.
He hang with your boy. He used to hang with your boy Nate. They used to always be together.
Oh yeah, Native Joe.
It was him. He hit like 3 right away, and then Joe Conley definitely did some shit, and they ended up being like, I think it was like 18-9 or 29 or something, but. They end up losing by
about 30.
But that shit worked though. That little mind trick shit worked. But
it did for a little bit. Then I went and shook everybody's head. Hey, y'all season over. Y'all season over, big dog. I hope y'all enjoyed that. And I got 1,000 points on y'all.
Facts.
I appreciate that.
Facts. Yeah,
sweet. Get up out of here,
man.
That
shit was legendary for sure. Yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, we talked about the football earlier. We got one more little joint to talk about. And everybody, I know D3, man. He loses. He's a professional gambler out here, man. Shout out to we have more than one professional gambler on this set, and we were pretty upset about this past football weekend. So, what was the biggest upset this past weekend for football to y'all, man?
The biggest upset.
Careful too.
Upset.
Shit unplug.
What you want to do?
Go ahead.
All right. Hey, sports people, man, we need. Hey, if y'all want to sponsor us, we need y'all. Come on, man, because we give y'all clout. All right. So now I'm gonna get straight to it, man. I ain't gonna lie. Kansas City should have been the biggest upset. Should have been the biggest upset.
Who was the biggest upset?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Man, I really want to talk about that, but I'm gonna just say, all right. I'm gonna respect our topic today, because. Woo, what I tell you about rigged?
Rigged? What was rigged?
That interference, man. That passing and
So the refs made him go get on his
Did
booty
you not see
early.
that?
That's what you saying. The refs made him go get on that booty early. That's what you saying.
I'm gonna tell you this. I am biased now, but say this every show. I am biased. I hate to bet with Kansas because everybody goes with them.
No, because they're good.
I know every time that they're down in the fourth quarter, I just know a flag is coming. A flag is coming. A flag is coming. They was down 14.
So you got the Ravens.
19.
So you got the Kansas City being the biggest upset.
But I'm gonna just pick my real upset. But yes, that should have been the biggest upset. But I'm gonna go with my Baltimore Ravens, man. I talked about Baltimore Ravens last.
Niggas lost to the Titans. Who they just lose to? Was it the Titans?
Who was it?
I'm about to look it up right now.
The Ravens.
Yeah. I should know this. I'm over here talking about
They
I
lost
watched
to the Raiders.
it.
That's who I was
the
already
Raiders.
thinking about.
The Raiders.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah.
Raiders.
Wow.
That's a great call.
I had a lot of games that upset me and I lost a lot of money on. But anyways,
They lost. Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all lost to the
Baltimore
Raiders.
really upset me against the Raiders. Like, y'all got a Hall of Fame, but I say two Hall of Fame running back and quarterback. I mean, I don't get how y'all lose that game, and that was probably the biggest upset of that weekend. I mean, man, that was my last leg on my game, and I think that plays a big part of why I'm disappointed. But it's the Raiders, man. Come on, man, the Raiders, man. Like they a mediocre team. They ain't no trash bum team, but Baltimore, you a championship caliber team. Ain't no way in the world you no. You did.
I ain't say nothing.
No, I'll tell you what you see. No.
Yeah, that Gardner
That
Minshew
caliber.
dude.
Yep, caliber.
Gardner Minshew for the Raiders. Why is he so good? Like, he's one of those dudes I thought was gonna like wash out after he was playing with the Jags and stuff. But
that
I
shit,
don't
man.
know.
There just ain't enough tape on them yet. They gonna start weeding out.
I ain't gonna lie,
Man,
man.
I just they
With all the hype, I got my pick, man. With all the hype surrounding this team, it's an easy pick, man.
Say it. I already know who it is.
Yeah, you know, and I'm going to steal my boy Stephen A. Smith shit. The Alice Cowboys, man. Take the D away. 'Cause them
Yeah,
niggas
that
had,
was a spanking.
They had no defense. That shit was crazy.
that was a spanking.
That was like a JV versus like a fucking elite junior college or some shit. That shit was terrible. I don't even know what was going on with the whole situation. Like, you paid Dak all that money for what? And then they still didn't pay Makai, did they? Did they pay him?
We don't got to pay him. Yeah, he's still on that rookie deal.
He's still on his rookie deal?
Yeah. We'll have to pay him next year.
Y'all should have paid somebody because I don't understand what was going on in your defensive end. What happened? What
I'm
happened?
not sold on Micah like that. I know he can stand out, but he doesn't stand out enough for me, to be honest. It's like the big games, I don't see him. Just like that game we just lost to New Orleans, I don't remember his name getting called. I kept seeing him get blown off that line, but I wasn't seeing him in that backfield. I wasn't seeing nobody touch Alvin Kamara.
Do you?
So for me, I don't like, especially the LT comparison.
Oh, no,
Stop
that's,
that.
That's,
We can
that's,
cut
that's,
all that out.
that's disrespectful.
Yeah, we can cut all that out.
People was comparing him to LT.
Yeah. We can cut all that out.
I guess that's just what people got to do. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Cut that out.
Nah, hell no. I don't
got
know,
one.
man. I got that, and then the second one, it might actually be the Eagles just because of Barkley. Did you see that shit? Like that, it was like, what was it, like third and like 2 or 4, easy wide open, huh? He should have caught that. I don't know, like the butterfingers of him just dropping that. I don't get that, so I got to give it to them, man.
I love it.
They possibly just revamped Kirk Cousins' career with that.
I love that they lost.
The man got his first Monday night win. That was his first W, right? At Monday night primetime? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I think-
You don't got
second-
many. Second one with
He
us.
got one with us, I think. Yep, he got one with us, and then he got, that's it. So I don't know, man. That whole situation, he might have gave him some real life. Like, Kurt might divorce his wife. He might start going into the Atlanta lifestyle and just take on the whole culture, man. Because that Atlanta love, they say, is different, man. And they kind of loving him right now.
Yeah.
They loving him right now. Like, that was clutch. He did what he had to do. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Not the Alice Cowboys, the Eagles.
Hey, yo,
Oh, yeah, not that we're done with them. The Eagles definitely dropped the ball on that, man. So I definitely think they're worth consideration this week for the biggest upsets because that shit was crazy.
I just got one.
Go ahead.
I had two, but when I thought about it, I was like, it's just gonna be one. It's just gonna be one. Freaking Vikings beating the 49ers is crazy, man.
Yo,
I
man.
didn't think nobody was gonna say that.
Yeah, it's a lot of upsets.
That upset was crazy, man. But shouts out to the Vikings because I ain't even gonna hate on them today. They did a giveaway. My daughter had a good time at the practice facility yesterday, so shouts out to them for sure. But
shout out.
But that was definitely crazy to see Sam Darnold and them take that victory. So
first off, that's Buzz Lightyear. That's Buzz Lightyear, or Kale from Star Wars Survivor. If you play that game, he's many people. I think that's the same actor that played the kid on what's that weird show that people like watching? It's on Netflix, whatever. Jordan used to watch that show too. I forgot the name of it. Anyway. Yeah, shout out to them. He held the home team down. I was there in attendance. You know what I'm saying? I was eating like a king. I felt good. You know, J.O. was there too. You know what I'm saying? Right behind the goal line. It was lit. It was a good environment, man.
How you feel about that bomb?
I was just honestly about to bring that up. That shit, the fact that they said that's like the second longest touchdown throw in our franchise history is crazy. 97 yards. So I mean,
JJ.
That was definitely JJ. Like he was playing. He like a big cousin playing tag with his little kid cousins. The way he returned that, like back up,
yeah.
So shout out to him and all that, man. And we looking good right now, man. Our defense is looking elite.
Yeah, they're
looking really
surprisingly great right now. Surprisingly.
Now I know who Sam Darnold is, so I have I'm chilling. I'm not like these people.
It's early.
They're like, I got myself when we signed Joshua Dobbs. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was him, and then he ended up being Jada Pickett. So you always can't.
60 overall player.
Yeah, him. Yeah, Charlie Villanueva a little. Let me stop. That's not nice.
Sick.
But nah, man. We got anything in closing, man? Yeah. I know. Last episode we was yelling at each other and shit.
Was y'all?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Them boys wild, man.
Yeah. TCS Unplugged. What is this? Is this
number
5? Is this 4 or 5? 4. It's 4, see? You know
we rolling, man. We rolling.
We'll be back, man. We out.
Bumperito.
Bumperito.